Okay, welcome to Noob Nights.
Welcome to Noob Nights.
So today we are
Wait,
playing.
playing Super Metroid, baby. Sean's playing Super Metroid specifically.
Yes, the original Metroidvania.
Oh my god. Yes, it is. 50% of it.
Sure, I mean, I guess you could say some of the earlier Metroid games, but Super Metroid's where it really started taking off. So
This was a good game.
this
All
was
right.
a good game. So let's just see if I
Sean's-
remember how to do this.
The last
The last
Metroid
wait.
is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Yes, 1994.
I will say one thing about this game. That guy has a really funny voice.
The question is it a computer voice or is it actually like?
No, I think it's an actual. Hold on. I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization.
I definitely have to say that this is like one of these games that has like kind of a stupidly long intro.
Well, it's very cinematic, which was kind of rare for its time. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR 388. I completely eradicated them, except for a larva, which, after hatching, followed me like a confused child. To be fair, though, after this, there's like no dialogue whatsoever in the game, like until the end.
Well, that's what I mean. Like it's like you have to go through this whole cutscene, and then like you get the fast-paced play like once you start.
I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Paris, so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. You're saying it's very cinematic, but
But as I said, like once you get into the game, it's like fast action-paced gameplay.
Yes, absolutely. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. For the good of civilization. I haven't really settled yet on what I want her accent to be, so I might change it a couple times. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid's belt when I picked up a distress signal. I'm reading it too fast. Sarah's station was under attack.
Uh-oh.
Flying donut. Space donut!
Space colony.
Yeah, that's another word for donut.
Okay. How many times have you played through
trigger.
Metroid?
I think I might have played through it maybe at least 3 times.
Only 3 times.
Yeah, listen, Metroid Fusion was my jam. And man, that game had a challenge. Have you played Metroid Fusion?
Oh yeah, I've played it several times.
Okay.
It was one of the Ambassador games.
Yes, it was on the Ambassador on the 3DS, and man, they held true to their word. Was it the 3DS or the DS?
It was the 3DS.
3DS, yes. They held true to their word, man. Like, they never released those games on the eShop for people who aren't ambassadors.
I also don't think that they like really released any Game Boy Advance games on it either. Like just in general, I think like the only Game Boy Advance
they were like
games
they were the only
Ambassador
Game Boy
games.
Advance games. And like holy shit, that was incredible. But I do really wish that they had Game Boy Advance games. Did they? Maybe they did. Oh crap! I don't know. No, I think maybe they eventually did, but you can't get those. I'll have to check. But you cannot get those games, and they're really good games. I can't remember. How did you qualify for Ambassador? Wasn't there like a price drop or something?
Right. So basically, like the 3DS was originally a particular price, and then it was dropped. And if you
How
got
much
it
did
before
it drop?
like $100.
Okay, that's pretty substantial.
So they're
Yeah,
like,
so like
we're gonna give you games as a reward.
right, yeah. So it's like instead of feeling like you got ripped off, we're gonna give you a whole bunch of really awesome games, for free. and no one else is gonna get them. And you would prove it by like every 3DS had a serial number on the bottom, so you just like would punch that in, and through some black magic, it would unlock it.
Basically, yes.
And man, those, of course, that opened up the market for people selling Ambassador 3DSs, which technically I really don't play my 3DS anymore. I could probably get some serious bank on that. And I bet you don't play yours much anymore either.
It's been a while. Although I don't know if I don't know how much bank I get on. I mean, that's
how much. Like, let's ask. I mean, like, if you could get $300 for your 3DS, would you do it?
Maybe.
That would be pretty dope. I mean, God, I love those Ambassador games, and I have save files. I haven't beaten some of them, like WarioWare. Maybe I should beat those. We'll put that on the list.
Yeah, figuring out how to record that's going to be an interesting challenge, though. So.
Yeah, well, we can just do it the way we're doing this way, and all I need is the satisfaction of having played through those games. But I have to beat those games before I'd be willing to give up the 3DS, the Ambassador 3DS.
Yeah, I mean, as I said before, I mean, I don't know. I wonder how much of which of those games are like you can get through like the Switch now. Like, I don't know.
None. There's no way to get. There's still to this day no way to play any of those games on an official Nintendo product unless you own the original system.
I gotcha.
I gotta see. I wonder if I can find out how much these go for. Ambassador 3DS.
So by the way, the whole point here was we just got done playing Hollow Knight, which of course is a Metroidvania, and I've come to really love Metroidvania games. The point is, though it was pretty long, it was 42 episodes, and we'll probably go back and play some more. The idea is to beat this game in under 10 episodes. Can it be done?
Yes.
We'll see. Now,
this is our challenge, so we're gonna start making like 10 episode series, just so we can kind of like rotate through the content. And Sean's played this game before, I've played this game before, and I do have to say, like, you beat the game, you go online, and they're like, oh yeah, you can get different like ending pictures if you beat the game in under like 4 hours. And you're like, how the hell does anyone beat this under 4 hours? Because you're sitting there with like 16 hours or something.
See, the question though is, should I try to go for like 100% run, or should I just try to beat it as fast as I
think
can?
you should just try to beat it. If there's any upgrades that you really feel would be worth going out of your way for, I won't stop you. But I'm sure you don't want to be sitting here like getting every single thing.
Although I've also
especially if you're doing it under 10 episodes.
I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but like I almost feel like it's doable. Like, I know you're probably thinking,
do you actually want to try to?
No, I'm talking about like under 10 episodes, 100%.
Yeah, my question is, what is the best quote unquote ending you can get, and what would you have to do?
I think just if you get the best ending with just 100%. I don't think for this game. I don't think it's like.
No, I'm pretty sure there's one that is like low time, and I got a list right here. Let's see, list of Metroid endings. Metroid.
We're talking Super Metroid, because I know like.
I'm still on NES Metroid. All right, hold up. Okay, ending over 10 hours. I remember beating this game the first time and saying like, oh, I get a better ending, but I have to beat it in under 10 hours. I'm like, that's impossible. I was like that with Fusion too, but then you pick up these games and you'll get like a 4-hour run without even trying.
Yeah, I guess you. Yeah. Oh yeah, we don't need to go here yet.
So, for Super Metroid, there is No, I think you're thinking of Metroid Fusion. For Super Metroid, it doesn't care about your percentage. To get the best ending, you have to do it under 3 hours, which is under 6 episodes.
Right, but also keep in mind that in-game time might not be the same as real time, because you know how the clock in a lot of these games runs a bit off.
You're thinking of Mario, and believe me, this clock is accurate.
You say so.
This isn't no Super Mario Bros. Timer where it ticks down like 2 a second. It's under 3 hours.
No, I'm saying that I think the clock's actually slower than the real clock. So like
No,
3 hours is not.
I tend to err on the assumption that clocks will run even during cutscenes because I've seen that frequently. They do, because for whatever reason, people who program games don't seem to want to go through the effort of making sure that when a cutscene is playing, it's not counting against your time. They did the shit in the MMO PC game Elsword that I used to play all the time and get angry about.
Do you still play it or not?
No, I've stopped playing it because it's got its own issues. They'll come out with like the best shit in the game, and then you grind for it, and then they make something else. But in order to get that, it's like impossible. It's going to take such an unbelievably long time. And it's like I've gone through that with Zodiac and their little 0.01% drop rates. It's not effectively that. Elsewhere does it in a way that it's like, okay, if you do it 10,000 times, we'll basically promise you this. But 10,000 times is still a lot. I don't care if you're guaranteeing it.
Sure.
When you have like, I think there are like the tiniest of chances to get the thing, but to just outright get something, a legendary, whatever the weapon is. I've completely lost my train of thought.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
No, basically, I think I was trying to say, like, they guarantee him, but the chance to outright get one, hey, malware bites, is like 0.01. And it's basically, yo, I can, oh, wait, hold on. Is this your malware bites? No, that's my malware bites. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about that. We're all good. It's all kosher.
Nice. I appreciate that. Have you ever had kosher pickles? Do they taste different than dill pickles?
There's something that's called like a bitter pickle, which is like absolutely insane. I once went to a Jewish place and they had it, and it was nuts.
Real? It's a bitter pickle? Do you know what they do to it?
Or no, it's a sour pickle. Sorry, not a bitter.
Sour pickle.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. I mean, it's one of those few foods that I'm like, I don't know if I can eat it. Like, it's pretty pungent.
Huh. Is someone you know Jewish?
No.
How did you end up trying this if it was at a Jewish place?
Oh, we went to a Jewish place on the east side.
Huh. All right. Cool. So I'm looking at recipes. Canned sour pickles. And so, what is it actually like? Sour?
I don't know if it's sour. I just remember it being pretty potent. That's what I remember. Like it's like dill pickle on steroids. That's what I remember it being.
Really? Huh. If there's like one sensation that you would attribute to it, would it be bitter or would it be something else?
I'm trying to remember. It's been a while.
Or do you just kind of remember? I know, like with memories, at some point, all you really remember is just how it made you feel. And is it like one of those things where all you can really remember is that it was just an awful experience?
I remember it being like hard to finish. Like I was like, the first couple
Hard to
bites, and I'm
finish?
like,
Oh man, wow, that had to have been intense. Holy crap!
it was pretty intense. Although apparently I should have been eating it with the sandwich, but like I ate the sandwich first and then ate the pickle, rather than kind of like take a bite of one and then a bite of the other. So, you got to do what you got to do. So I'm gonna try a skip here. So
Okay, what's the skip? How does it work?
Oh, you'll see.
Good old sequence breaking.
It's only a mild sequence break, but if I can do it,
Alright.
it's definitely worth it.
I can appreciate mild sequence breaks. I don't. I mean, I guess once you have gone through the game and you appreciate it, there.
So obviously, you can tell that you can't get through there without the speed boosters.
Right.
Or can you?
Okay.
So we're gonna try to get through anyway. And there's a little maneuver. I've actually practiced it, so I should hopefully this won't be like a half hour of me grinding this, but I should be able to do this.
Hold on. Isn't there a run button?
There is a run button, but I was running. The run isn't good enough. You have to. Like,
I remember when I first loaded up this game, and I don't know why, but I had no idea that there was a run button. I got to this point and it was like, like I wasn't even close. I was like, "What is going on?" And they were like, "Oh, you can just run across that." Like,
right.
wow.
So basically, you have to. No. So.
Oh, do you have to like morph ball right there?
Yeah, you have to like morph ball like right as you're moving, like right before you land.
Before you. Oh, so while you're in the air.
Right.
Gotcha. I forgot to start recording or timing this.
It's okay. I see a timer. We're 16 minutes in, so.
All right, cool.
This isn't that. I mean, it's difficult, but it's not impossible.
How many tries do you think it'll take?
Ooh, I almost had it there.
Oh.
I think we could do it in the next 10 tries.
10 try. All right.
I said within
All right,
the
I'm
next.
I'm gonna count.
Watch me botch it too. That's the crazy thing.
All right, let's try number 1. All right. I'm not gonna count that. We're gonna count good tries.
I don't think I jumped.
You did not jump. All right.
I have to jump. You have to jump like right in the door. Performance anxiety.
Oh, there you go.
No.
Damn.
No.
All right. So you you can jump pretty early, and it'll keep you going up. It looks like.
Yeah,
so
but you have to maintain your forward momentum. That's the secret.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, like, once you think you can bang your head on the door, you're good to jump.
Yeah. The problem is that like you have to like double tap the down button. That's the thing that's a little bit tricky.
Oh, you just had it, dude.
No, I wasn't going fast enough.
Bro, you just had it.
Okay.
Sean, I believe in you. You can do this.
And we got to provide good content here. This isn't like.
Oh, you fucked it up. Sean, you're never gonna do this.
No, I'll do it.
Man, you had it the one time. You were in the air and you hit down twice. I think there's a part of this in which not only do you have to remember to do them, but you have to almost be brave enough to. Because it's easy to feel like so afraid to like fuck it up. You know? That it's like, oh, I couldn't possibly just do that here. But this is how it's got to be done.
But I feel
Everything's coming on over there, Sean.
it's coming.
Oh, all right, you got it. Oh. This place has good music.
It does have good music.
Dude, speaking of green, this mill deck, listen. Oh, do you have to jump?
No. You'll see it. I'll do it.
But you managed to morph ball.
Yeah, I just didn't get it at the right pixels.
Pixels. Oh, Doug, when you're flying through that, tap that down.
Well, the thing is it's not that you just have to. You almost have to do it like right before you hit the ground. That's the secret.
Well, yeah. So you jump, tap down right, down right.
Yeah. As I said, for
And you
secret,
can, like I said, it looks like you can jump through that door super early, and you will still make that jump.
mm-hmm.
So it shouldn't be hard. Your jump shouldn't be difficult to time. Oh, maybe. All right. Now, hold on. Maybe I stand corrected. Because that did look like you jumped early, but kind of lost your height. Oh. I don't know what game I've been watching. Alright. There you go.
Yeah, just a little late there, but we're getting there. We're getting close.
Where do you have to land?
It's not so much the landing, it's the timing.
But you managed to land as a morph ball up there.
So that actually might be the answer. Hold on, let me try this little move.
Okay. Oh man, listen, this moderate sequence break is turning into a net loss here.
No, it's worth doing. I mean, we've only killed like 6 minutes here, so this isn't like ridiculous.
All right. I don't think there's enough speed.
There is. Trust me on this. It's just getting the timing right. Ah, I almost had it.
I'm gonna start counting. Got 10 decent shots. I'll count only the ones where you manage to get above the platform. That was one.
That was actually a decent shot, too. It's funny, there's been times where I get on my first time. There's times where...
So you have done this before?
Oh yeah, I've done it several times.
Huh. You may want to try putting in the inputs a little bit earlier than you're used to.
Why? Because I'm streaming?
No, I'm not going to have any shame saying this, because you're using an emulator. And we own this game. I mean, like, in some capacity, both of us own some copy of this game. So it's...
That is
that's
true.
not the issue.
It's how do we play the game and record.
Man, it is... Like, I'm computer savvy, but I'm not gonna lie, like, when it comes to recording things that are on screens that do not have built-in recorders, recording hardware, like, you know, like recording on a 3DS or on an N64, like, that requires, like, additional hardware and, like,
That was
you
bad.
gotta... I gotta install something onto my computer to let it connect. That's a lot for me to deal with. And I don't have that kind of money. So I think it's fair.
Because the thing is, you kind of have to hold right, and then you have to like double tap down while you're holding right. That's the thing that's tricky.
I
You
don't
have to
even
do it
know
the
why
right
I'm
track.
debating this, because wasn't there a law that basically said, like, emulators are not illegal as long as you own like you've actually purchased the game?
I don't know.
Because all it is it's a backup. Like you can, like if you have the hardware, any ROMs that any actual like cartridges, like you could take a Super Metroid cartridge and just copy all the stuff off of it. You just need the hardware too.
Right. No, I hear you.
And theoretically, with time and money, if we wanted to do this to an actual cartridge or an actual copy that we had somewhere, we would have to go through the trouble of creating a ROM out of it, and then we would just kind of be where we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Why do people usually... Because I know that... I only bring all this up because I know that across Let's Players, for whatever reason, emulators have been kind of... what's the word I'm looking for? There's like a stigma, I guess. But personally, I feel like it solves a lot of issues, and I mean, like, I don't... Do you have an opinion on this, Sean?
Hold on. I'm focusing.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so close to getting it. I mean, the problem is like, you know, I did an earlier playthrough on this emulator, and I was able to get it twice. So I know it's possible. This isn't like... And I got him, like, in pretty quick succession, too, so...
Huh. So what do you think... Is it...
Probably just
Are
nerves.
you sure there's nothing different?
Positive. Yeah, I'm just...
It might be because of the additional resources that running the OBS takes.
No, it's not that. It's just that, like...
I think it's that. It's either that or it's not input lag if you've been able to do it before. The issue is your inputs are going to come in sooner than the game is going to get there, because compared to if you were not recording this, because recording is like, it takes up a lot of resources.
Sure, I know it does.
You need a pretty goddamn good computer to be able to record and play games at the same time. My 10-year-old one is like, it will have visible performance drops. And so you got to be aiming a little bit sooner than you usually do. But I feel like that's really... What's supposed to happen here?
Well, you'll see.
What, you could explain it at least, because you might not be able to pull it off.
No, I can pull it off. It's just like, I know, because I know what it feels like when I actually do it, like in the controller, not just like...
Here's a question. Is this going to be our entire first episode? How many minutes should we cut this off at? You said it's been 6. It's been 10 now?
Something like that.
Sean, we got to move on. Can we come back to this later?
Just a couple more attempts.
All right, I'm giving you 3 more attempts. You gotta count that one. I'm sorry, bro. Oh. 2. I'll be quiet. I'll see how you're doing. Maybe I'll give you a few more. I'm gonna give you 2 more.
No, I hear you.
Oh my god! He did it. The man actually did it. Oh my god, give it up for Sean. Holy crap, what did he get? A reserve tank. Nice. He basically doubled his health. Not bad.
I told you it was
Good job,
doable.
Tom. Good job.
So the reason why you do this early.
So you can get stuck here. Oh, there you go. Is it for more than just the reserve tank?
Oh, you think I would do this just for a reserve tank?
Oh. My interest is piqued. It's been a long time, so I don't remember really any of the layout here. Except Mother Brain's at the bottom. She always is, apparently. Oh my god. You just got super missiles. Oh my god. All right.
It's a good skill.
Wow. That's Oh my god, that's going to be really awesome.
Yeah.
Super missiles are strong, but I feel like I never use them because you don't get a lot of them. But no, I gotta say, like, this just kind of holds true with any game that has ammo like that. You do get like missiles to the man. Even with the missiles, where it's like realistically, you could probably blast off at least 1 or 2 per room and like never run out of them. But there's something about it being a limited resource that just really makes you never want to use it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that like I find myself like not using missiles except like against Ridley or whatever.
Yeah. You know what? You know what I think is the fix?
What?
Cooldowns. Instead of having, because basically, let's think about it. When you use them and you get ammo, basically all they're trying to do is put a cap on how many times per time frame you can use your missiles or your super missiles.
Okay.
And all they do is, instead of giving you drops for those, have you let use X number amount, and then it goes on cooldown, and then it comes back.
Well, on the next episode of Noob Nights, we're gonna explore Brinstar
Oh man,
a bit
we're
further.
already done?
Of our first episode.
Oh,
See you guys
alright,
in the next
alright.
episode.
See you there.
Bye.
Bye.